Good morning everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Michelle here. It's the 9th of September 2022. It could be the full moon in Pisces where you are today. Here in the UK it's tomorrow, so I thought we'd do a video on the energy of this full moon. So full moons are about releasing, but this one feels a little bit about bringing in something new, dreamy energy, because Pisces is about that dreamy energy. So I've made some notes because I'm never going to remember it all. But basically, the full moon in Pisces is bringing us that dreamy energy. What do you want to dream into your being at this time? I'm just going to put my ring light on, actually. It might be a bit dark. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So what are you dreaming about? Because it's going to become your reality. So it's that same old energy, as I always say to you, what you're focusing on is what you're going to get more of. So what are you dreaming about? It's also in connection to radical change. So what is it that you need to change in your life at this time? So when we are trying to create something and bring something in, it's really good to have a vision board. So if you haven't got a vision board this year, you haven't done one, I suggest you do that under this full moon to help you to focus on what you want to dream into your life. And it's really simple. You can put affirmations on it, cut out magazine pictures of what you want to attract in. So it could be your dream house or your dream holiday, whatever that may be. Something that you want to change. So you could put exercise on there or some healthy food for a change in your diet, whatever it is for you. So it's a really good time for that. It's also a time of major turnaround. So something that you thought you wanted, you're now changing your mind about. You're dreaming something else in. So whatever you're dreaming in is what you want in your life, and under this full moon it has a very powerful energy to bring that into your life to actually get it. So big changes are also coming in, but with a softer energy, because we've got Uranus at play as well, which is about harmony. So it's a harmonizing energy. So what you're dreaming in is going to come in with ease and grace. So what you're changing is going to come in quite easily and not really challenging at all. But you just need to focus on what you want. And obviously for me, full moons are about releasing as well. So with this turnaround energy, is it, okay, I need to let go of that because I want to dream something in bigger and better. So have a little think about that. Let's just call in Metatron's energy, although he's here, and just ask him to be a clear channel for us today for the message that he wants to give us for this full moon in Pisces. So I've got the Moonology, Queen of the Moonology deck here by Stacey DeMarco, which we used yesterday, but let's just see what is the message. And I'm going to ask him for 3 cards this morning. 3 cards for the full moon in Pisces. Metatron, please. Right, so the first one is change. So that's in line with what I've just said. So what else have we got, Metatron? What else is coming up for this full moon in Pisces today or tomorrow, depending where you are in the world? That card. Fear. Okay. Fear. Ooh, that one flew out the pack. Nourishment. Okay. So, change. Just talked about it. What is it you want to change in your life? Because under this harmonizing energy, which I've just told you about, is going to come in easier. So if there's things that you know that you need to change in your life, that you've been stagnating about, or knowing you need to do it but not really knowing how, or really wanting to but no, it's a necessity for you to move forward, today is the day, or tomorrow, depending where you are, to make that change. So that this could be your health, this could be a job, this could be a relationship. Whatever it is that you feel you need to change now is going to come with ease and grace. So do it today. Okay, or start thinking about it today if you've, because we're under this full moon energy for a few days. Then we've got fear. And of course, when we want to change something, and also with change, I just want to say, sometimes change is thrown upon us. It's not a choice that we've made. So it could be that a job situation is coming to an end that you don't really want to come to an end, but it's you know, thrown upon you. The same with a relationship. You may find that someone just leaves you, walks out of your life. Could be a friendship, whatever it is bringing that change in. And then we can sometimes go into fear. Obviously, the Queen died yesterday. It's really, really sad. So here in the UK, we're going to be having big change, and fear could be coming up. Okay, the state of the world at the moment as well could be bringing in this. So it's really important to try and not go into fear, knowing that you're held, knowing that you're protected at all times, and feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So a change that you need to make may be making you feel fearful, but it's time to do it because you're under this energy of flow, of ease, of grace. And sometimes with fear comes up, but the fear is actually worse than what you're trying to change, the emotion of that. Okay, remember, fear is just an emotion, and I know it's a big one. We've all had it, but it's like, okay, why am I feeling fearful? What changes do I have to make that's going to make me feel this? Because you've got that Uranus energy that's going to bring it in so much easier, so we don't actually need to go into this fear. And remember, when we go into fear, it reduces our vibration. Then we got the card of nourishment. Nourishment. Okay, so it's looking after ourselves, nurturing ourselves under this change energy, under this fear. So if we are going into fear, what can you do to nourish yourself, to release that fear, so that we can bring in this change? Let me look at this card. He's reminding us here that there is enough for all. I feel this is connected into the energy crisis and the food crisis. You know, a lot of people are going into this, but it's okay. We will be provided for. Okay, so it's making maybe small changes to help support you in that. But how can you nourish yourself this full moon? What can you do to make yourself less fearful and able to bring in change? So those are the cards for today. It feels quite heavy. I think here in the UK, we've lost a massive icon in our history. And then for me, it felt like I'd lost a grandmother. She's been part of my whole life, and a woman that has given so much in service to the world, not just the UK, but the world. And so it does feel a little bit wobbly. What's going to happen? What changes are going to come in? So it really is, when we're in this fear and we're looking at change, is anchoring ourselves with how we can nurture ourselves, what nourishment we can bring in. And that's not just about food or exercise. It's about maybe just sitting and watching what's going on in the news, or what is, you know, reading a book or having an early night. What is going to nourish you to just make you feel a little bit more grounded, so that you can bring in that change. And obviously, dream big on that vision board, and focus on it every day, because it will come in. You know, we've got that Uranus energy that's bringing in change. So have a fantastic weekend. And those of you that are on my Soul to Soul membership group, we will be meeting tomorrow night. If anyone wants to join us, you're more than welcome. You just need to email me on michellewestinfo@gmail.com, and that's where we'll be doing the really deep inner work, looking at our fears and looking at what we need to change going forward. So if you want to join us, I'd love to have you. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.